Hey you guys, it's Brit. Tonight we're here to talk about somebody that went by the name Melody, and Melody had quite a few things to say on TikTok about deportations and people that are having their families separated. You know, she is now entering the FAFO era of this because, as most of us know, you can't come on the internet and just say grotesque things and not have some kind of karma for that. Her karma came very quickly, but nevertheless, we're going to talk for a few minutes. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so this video will not take a lot of your time, but I think it is important. At least to me, it's important because I would never in my life, number one, think about even saying anything like this. Number two, filming it, editing it, posting it on social media, and then people come for you because it's gross what you said, and then you want to go private and say, oh, I don't care, but now my page is private. And as we will come to learn, she also got fired because of this. But let's roll the video and then I'll give my thoughts.
I don't give two shits that families are being separated if somebody's getting deported. I actually find it hilarious. It gives me a great deal of comfort. I have no sympathy that your child might grow up without a father because he got sent back to Mexico or whatever. I mean, y'all are welcome to go with him. Don't forget that's an option. That's a choice that you're making, right? I don't have any sympathy for your little videos that you're making on social media with all the tears. I don't give a shit. I'm actually fucking laughing at you that you're sitting there crying for attention. Okay. I find you guys to be subhumans. All right. Now, while you're sitting there judging me because I don't care that families are going to be separated from each other, I'd invite you to recall that hundreds of J6ers were separated from their families for something that equates to little more than a trespassing charge. Where were you then? Okay, bye.
So that's her grotesque video. As you can see, there are many issues with the things that she said in that video. Number one, saying that you are laughing at somebody that is having their family ripped apart, children that are being witness to these events happening in their home where they should be able to feel safe and, you know, this is my home. It's full of love. This is a safe space. They are not able to associate those positive emotions because of things that could have, or who knows if it will happen in the future, could have happened in their home, opening these children up to all kinds of trauma and unfair pain, unfair hurt. You are sitting there laughing at them. And it's very interesting how Melody wanted to say that she didn't feel bad that they're going to grow up without a father. What about the mother? Like, for me, I don't think that any parent, father or mother, should be unfairly taken from their children. That is wild to come on the internet and say that you are laughing at these people that are experiencing extreme terror in their own home. Secondly, let's tackle the thing that she said about J6ers being taken away from their family. Do you realize that these were not just misdemeanors? I would fully encourage Melody or anybody who thinks like her and agrees with that stance to actually educate yourself on what happened on that day. Go ahead. I'm not going to educate you. It is not my job to educate you. But if you are going to come out here and make such unfair comparisons when we are talking about you're trying to compare literal apples to oranges, it is not my job to educate you. I've had a very busy day. Now, I have a few other thoughts about that, but let's talk about the karma that came her way very shortly after she published such an atrocious and hate-filled video. She worked for a company called Bidadoo, and they have released this statement. At Bidadoo, we hold ourselves to the highest standards of professionalism. We understand that the personal views expressed that surfaced through an online alias on an individual social media post were deeply offensive. So obviously, like I said earlier in the video, Melody is not her actual name. She was hiding behind a fake name so that she could put out hate-filled videos and think that nobody would find her. They continued their statement. We can assure you that these personal views do not reflect the thoughts or values we strive to uphold as a company. We have taken decisive action. The incident has been reported to the police and FBI to monitor and deal with any potential risks or threats. The person involved has been contacted and is no longer with Bidadoo. Bidadoo? Is it Bidadoo? Bidadoo? I'm not sure. Our team thanks you sincerely, whatever. So, like I said, you're entering the FAFO era of spreading this extreme hate behind a fake name. This is karma. Karma is coming to collect. And when you have such an atrocious internet footprint, good luck with the next company that you are applying for. Because a lot of companies are going to look at that and be like, whoa, this is a really high risk. Don't care about what kind of experience this person has. There are other people in this stack of resumes that are not hateful like this loser is. I'm going to drop in a couple of other videos from other TikTok creators that covered this as well, because not only are their opinions valid, but I also think that it's very important to make it very well known that there are some things that, a huge population can agree on, and I think most of us can agree that what she did was absolutely wrong. No context, no but this, but that. It was absolutely wrong and hurtful and uncalled for.
I don't give two shits that families are being separated if somebody's getting deported. I actually find it hilarious. It gives me a great deal of comfort.
Everything we've been saying about these people, it's true. They're heartless. They're racist. They think we're subhuman. Imagine everything you thought of them, we can now confirm. And for the next 4 years, these people have the green light to be who they've been hiding behind closed doors. They're your next door neighbors. You're going to see them at the supermarket, at the movie theater. They're going to be your co-workers. And they can finally say who they really are, because now they have a leader in the most powerful position in the world. And they don't have to hide. It's going to be a long 4 years. But you need to be mindful that these people have declared the war against our community. In a way, it's good, because now you know who your enemies are. See, before, we didn't know who they were. You see them at church and you see them shaking your hand, right? Bible study, right? But now we can see them. We can identify them. And we can guard ourselves against them. And for the first time in American history, it's okay to be racist. It's okay to be hateful. It's okay to be vindictive. We just have to keep our eyes open that these people are everywhere. And we just need to steer clear. There is no talking to these people. I'm not even going to try to insult this lady for what she just said. There's no point in doing that. I'm not going to spend my energy telling her how wrong it is to hate. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be mindful of where she's going to be in my surrounding. And I'm going to keep my people, my family safe and away from them. And you should do the same.
Yeah, no, I earned that. I deserve it. But since I posted it last night, we do have an update. In case you need to be filled in on who this is Hot Take Melody, I think also known as April. And she said some of the most hateful shit I think I've ever heard.
I don't give two shits that families are being separated if somebody's getting deported. I actually find it hilarious. It gives me a great deal of comfort. I have no sympathy that your child might grow up without a father because he got sent back to Mexico or whatever. I find you guys to be subhumans. All right.
And though my video got taken down, I still stand by everything that I said. I cannot, in my mind, understand how somebody could be so filled with hatred for other people that it drives them to this. And to see somebody who's just so excited and joyful, almost like borderline aroused at the idea of families being separated, at the idea that children could be growing up without their, one or both of their parents. I'll never understand how somebody could, harbor that kind of hatred.
I don't have any sympathy for your little videos that you're making on social media with all the tears. I don't give a shit. I'm actually fucking laughing at you.
You know who else is laughing? Melody, April, whatever your name is. We are. Do you want to know why? Because it looks like your, now former employer thinks that you're a piece of shit too. And they put out this statement today. Pause to read. But the most important part of this statement is that the person involved has been contacted and is no longer with Bidadoo. You want to know how I feel about that?
I don't give a shit. I'm actually fucking laughing at you.
Same, girl. Same.
Robots, all right? Vegetable and fruit picking robots. You know what's great about robots? Robots don't take advantage of our system, leave garbage everywhere, bring their 8 dirty kids to the grocery store and let them run around and put their grubby hands all over everything. Robots don't drive drunk. Robots don't bring in drugs. Robots don't rape our women. And I don't give two shits that families are being separated if somebody's getting deported. I actually find it hilarious. It gives me a great deal of comfort. I have no sympathy that your child might grow up without a father because he got sent back to Mexico or whatever. Okay. I find you guys to be subhuman.
Y'all know what to do. This has got to be stopped. It's got to be stopped.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So hot take Melody. You see? Fafo. Look around and find out. Girl, you were so happy, all peachy about kids getting separated from their families and that it gave you pleasure. Right? And now look. Your employer didn't think so either, right? Didn't agree with you. Well, well, well. Too bad you live so far away from me. Too bad you live in Washington and I live down here in Texas. But don't, never know. Never know. We might cross some paths, girl. Might just cross by, pass by you and say, "What's up, Melody? What's up?" How do you like them apples? Huh? No job now. Bye.
That's how I feel about this. I don't even want to call her a troll because usually trolls are a little more lighthearted than this. This was just despicable and gross. But that's how I feel for now. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.